Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. We are taking a look at the demo for Tea of Sana. So let's go. The worst already happened. We survived war, left our homes, grieved our losses, started anew in a strange land. It's like I can't use my mouse, so we're just... Spacebar, okay. I'm safe, but a moment of peace feels fragile in my hands, like loose threads of fabric. Pull too hard and the world may fall apart. It's an old secret known by healers. The fear of death settles in after danger has passed. It burrows into the wounds left open by loss. I'm lost. Besides the stories she embroidered in this world, I have nothing left of her to keep safe. I wake every night to fumble in the dark. A candle's flame only seems to cast bigger shadows, lighting a room full of objects I don't recognize and the mirror image of a stranger living in my body. I'm forgetting. Before it's too late, I'll write down what's left of my life. I am Vesna. My grandmother lived with me in the mountains before she passed. Now I'm alone to contend with the spirits who inhabit this land. The villagers who live in the valley have lost their healer. The duty falls on me. I need to find a way to take her place. If I can't heal myself, they'll all be lost. Oh, the graphics in this. Love it. Please pet the cat. Please pet the cat. Please pet the cat. Ah, meep meep. Pepper, someone is at the door. I'm nervous. With my memory problems, what if I can't remember something important? Meep. Meep meep meep. That's all I picture is just a trill. You're right. I left notes for myself on the desk. If I need to remember something, I should read them. So did the dev just know that we would pet the cat first? What's on the floor here? Nothing. Okay. You've collected some books about food, cooking, and healing practices. What will you read? Healing through cooking. There's no doubt that food and drink have properties that sustain and nourish us, but can they really heal wounds of the body, mind, and spirit? Those who heal through cooking think so. It takes more than eating a handful of leafy greens, they say. The dish needs to be tailored to the person and the ailment. Through conversation with the patient, food healers can pinpoint the issue and devise a dish that serves the patient's hidden need. In one case, a patient suffered from tightness in his throat. A talk with the healer revealed an aversion to speaking his mind, which led to conflicts in his life. His throat eventually tightened to the point that he could barely speak at all. The healer determined that a nettle-shaped spirit had taken root in the patient's throat. The cure was a brew of herb-infused brandy, green-tinted with a fresh, sharp bite. The brandy was strong enough to flush out the spirit. The patient claimed the brandy cleared his mind of inhibitions. Days later, his throat pain was healed. Okay. Cool. You left yourself some notes to help you remember important things. Okay. I think I have a general idea of what we need to do. Sana, is that you? Why do you have your hood up? I can't see your face. Vesna, it's nothing to worry about. I just came to talk. What's in our bag? Many craftspeople live in the village. They knit, embroider, make pottery, carve tools and figurines. When Baba helped a villager with her stomach pains, she gifted us this woven bag as thanks. We collected many useful things this way. Is everything all right? Folk tales of the past people. I've been looking everywhere for this book. And you have preternatural properties of the ancient script. These are supposed to be in the library, Vesna. Did you borrow them and then forget to return them? Is that why you're here? So you came halfway up the mountain to reclaim all the library books I've borrowed? No, I came to see you, but you know me, easily distracted by interesting books. That's a known fact about Sanas. Well, I'm glad to see you. So, why are you staring at me? It's because I'm so cute, right? Would you like to drink? What would you like to drink? I'll get some water boiling. Coffee or tea? You remember my favorite? Yes, of course. If it's no trouble, I know the ingredients are hard to find. No trouble at all. If I don't have them on hand, I might just need to head outside for a bit. What brings you here? I was just thinking it's been a while since you last visited me. What made you come all the way up here today? Yes, sorry about that. I've been absorbed in some research, but if you miss me, you can always come down to the village. Maybe. Some of the villagers seem uncomfortable when I'm around, so it's a bit... Anyway, you're avoiding my question. Why I'm here? Why don't we have some tea first? Tea! Okay, great. I'm so scatterbrained lately, I can't believe I didn't offer right away. But I did. I'll be back with something to drink. Okay. Maybe? Unknown recipe. Have any tea recipes? My knife, my lucky wooden spoon, my mortar and pestle, everything here seems to be in its place. I won't open the drawers though. They're stuffed with tea towels. They're stuffed with tea towels we either embroidered ourselves or got as gifts. Okay. Sink. Oh, it's your recipe book. Yeah, right. I don't have any recipes written down yet. I should look around. Yeah, alright. Cured meats, cheeses, and wild herbs and mushrooms. Okay, don't need anything here. Needlepoint image of a mill. It took her weeks to make, but she worked on it so patiently, stitch by stitch. As you continue to look at the image, a strange feeling comes over you. Take a closer look. Well, of course. You realize what's wrong with the image. It was first made with threads in a dozen different hues, but the stitches you see now are monochrome. Where did the colors go? Don't understand. The spirits do this? I hope I can restore the color somehow. You keep a healthy stock of homebrewed tinctures, salves, and tonics. They come in handy when someone in the village is hurt or ill. In these parts, treatments are often combined with a shot of herbal liqueur. It's a must-have. Upper shelves are stacked with preserves, like pickled vegetables, jams, and jellies. They're simple to make. Time does most of the work. This might be helpful later, but I don't need anything now, so I'll leave it alone. Everything in my pantry is jumbled up because I keep picking things up and putting them back in the wrong place. Oh no. Can't find a thing. What was I looking for again? Come on, come on. Ah, here. The jar of sugar was hiding behind a basket of dried mushrooms. Okay, white sugar. There's some black tea drying on the table. This is the base for an important tea recipe, but it's on its own. But on its own, it's pretty plain. With the right additional ingredients, I could make something special. We got our tea leaves. Is it just tea leaves and sugar? I feel like... Picture of Baba's cherry tree. You used to climb it when you were little. Beneath the picture is a small table with an embroidered cloth. Sometimes you leave an offering of food or drink here. Baba, I miss having coffee with you. Check my notes upstairs. I don't remember recipes. Now that my memory is failing, I need to start writing down recipes. Who knows? I may need to pass them down one day. My memory is triggered in strange ways. If I can't remember something, I should just look around and try to internalize what I see. The recipes I learn will be written down in a book near the fireplace. Reading, who are my friends? I worry most about forgetting my friends. There are still some people in the village I don't know well, so I'll need a way to keep track of them all. I'll start taking notes about the people I meet. Oh, look at that! A, in-game actual story reason as to why we have a book with people's information on it. Keep reading. Oh, okay. Sauna. Okay, maybe if you make her favorite tea, that doesn't tell me anything. What's in this one? Coffee. Why did I put this in here? Not making coffee, though. We are going to make tea. The needlepoint picture of a woman reading. A glowing shape hovers near her face. You try to touch it, but all you feel is the threaded canvas. It's as if the light is embedded in the stitches even as it floats around. What's going on? I'm sure this wasn't part of the original pattern. Our village. Read that one already. Hi, Pepper. Meep, meep, meep. What are you playing with? Caught a bug. It has the distinctive diamond shape of a stink bug. Distract her with something. I don't like being forceful with Pepper. If I can find a toy or something she'd like. Is that a toy on the ground? Some kind of doll. When did she knit this? It's cute though. I've never seen such a strange character, green and tubby. It looks like it's been tossed around a bit already. I wonder who it was meant for. Well, I probably know someone who would enjoy it. Here we go. I'm glad it's not a ball of yarn. Okay. What are you playing with? Okay. Distract her with something. Look, Pepper, I found a little dolly. Want to play with this? After waving the doll around for a few seconds, you capture her attention. She grabs the doll with her claw and immediately starts gnawing on its head. You go ahead and destroy that thing. I'll take Stinky Martin outside so he doesn't stink up the whole place. We got a stink bug. Okay. This game really wants you to explore. Is it just black tea and sugar? Is that all we're gonna do? Still don't know the recipe though. Anything else to say? Why's your hood up? That's why she's here, but she's not ready to talk about it. Is it an eye infection? You don't have to be embarrassed. I help people with much stranger problems all the time. It's a bit different. Okay. Let's go check outside and see what's going on. My memory is getting worse. I can't remember Sana's favorite tea. My grandmother always spoke of helpful creatures who live in the mountains. I should look around. Maybe someone can help me. Oh, and if I'm in a hurry, I can run by holding shift. All right. Something fermenting inside. Why is the lid open? It should be packed with cabbage leaves. You hear something croak inside the urn. Look inside. A pair of sunken eyes peers back at you amongst the discarded shreds of pickled cabbage. Is someone in there? The creature's voice gurgles like a rumbling stomach. It's difficult to understand, but you try to make out a few words. Pickles, please. Here we go. We can hustle a little bit. How did this plant grow so much faster? It looks ripe enough. Should I try one? Have a taste? It's so bitter. Why is it brown inside? Texture is all grainy. It's almost like coffee dregs. Wait, that reminds me of something I wanted to write down. Coffee recipe. Okay. That's how we get the coffee recipe. We need tea. Till rising up from the depths of this well, it carries a faint floral scent. Wait, there's a pale shape just above the waterline. It's not moving. What is it? I was hoping that floral scent would give us the tea recipe. Clothes are dry. We used beets to dye the cloak a rich shade of red. Tunic underneath is dyed using strange rocks from the caves around here. We used the larger ones to build the cottage. There's some kind of spiritual activity happening in those rocks. If I remember right, we thought it would help us attune to the spirits faster. Okay. That's a little dark, girl. Hibiscus. Oh, okay. Hibiscus, black tea, and sugar. Oh, hello. Nico, what's going on? There used to be a path here. How did everything get so overgrown? Well, it's nothing to worry about. Strange things happen all the time on this mountain. I know, but how am I supposed to get through? Does this mean I'm stuck here? Mm-hmm. It's the same thing on the other side. Came up here to hunt, and when I turned around, it was like this. You just rest. I'll start working on it. There's nothing else to do. Alright, I guess that's true. Thanks. I wonder if that's specifically just for the demo to keep us up here. How did this water pump get up here? You, get closer. You can talk. Something is muddying the waters. The flow is cut off. I can't sense my brothers. That sounds difficult. Is there anything I can do? Find my brothers, reconnect the streams. Without them, all I do is drip, drip, drip. That's no good. I'll keep an eye out for them. More hibiscus. Can I go this way? I can. Chestnuts. Okay. Anything else up here? I don't think I can grab those mushrooms. No, I walk over them. Oh, there's something growing on this tree. Bees look a bit... Wait, these are spirits. What are they doing in a beehive? Okay. Someone else? Are you the three-eyed witch? Are you a little elf? What? I'm obviously a kid. You look like a witch because you're an old woman with silver hair. Well, then I'm obviously a witch, but why am I three-eyed? I don't know. They say she has a third eye floating high above her body that sees everything that happens in the mountain. Is that how you found me? You must mean my window. It's just stained glass. There's nothing magic about it. That's boring. I bet you're lying. Okay. What is this? A formation? Never seen a formation like this. Some of these rocks are perfectly spherical. Sense a lot of spirit activity around them, but without my tools, I have no way of knowing what they're doing here. Oh, we have tools. There's a cave. Okay. Oh, I don't think we can get to that cave. Oh, we can... a lookout point. The village looks quiet and peaceful in the distance. Hermina and Peter had a baby recently. Stefan took over the taverna. And Sveta... I don't know how to pronounce that. Avida's cat passed away. I wonder how they're all doing. Seems I still remember the important things. The last time we all got together, we had drinks, and Stefan made food. We were all drinking late into the night. We were snacking on something at midnight. What was it? It was cold, so we roasted something warm and comforting. Oh, I know. Remembered the recipe for baked chestnuts. Oh, cool. It doesn't look like there's a way to get to that yet. Can't go this way. So I remembered the recipe for coffee. Hot tea. Used to sit here together and enjoy the view of the stream. She really treasured those peaceful moments. I'm starting to think that resting is a skill you need to cultivate. That's just the clothes. Am I missing anything? Beans and white sugar for coffee, but pretty certain she wanted tea. We have pickles. I think this was like a cured shelf. No, the jams and stuff are over here. Creature wanted something sour. Maybe these peppers will work. Pickled peppers. Let's try that. Hear more rumblings from inside the urn. Hungry for pickled peppers. Would you like some pickled peppers? I made the vinegar myself. It's nice and sour. Peppers. Yes, give. The creature's crunching echoes slightly as it devours the jar of peppers. Thank. Nice pickles. I find this not tasty, not pickled. You take flour. Okay. That doesn't really help me now. Just makes coffee for Sana? I think that's not correct. Double back over places. Oh, we have Malik. Can't make Sana's tea until the forest is clear. Why don't you give her a cup of coffee in the meantime? Oh, okay. Great. Baba and I used to have this coffee together every morning. It's perfect for welcoming guests. Let's start with the coffee beans. What tool should I use first? We roast them first? Well, let's mortar and pestle them. Of course, it's simple. I just need to grind up the coffee beans in my mortar and pestle. So far, so good. The water is boiling, so I need to remove it from the fire and add my ground coffee. Then it goes back over the heat to boil. How many times? Once? No, it might make little difference to the taste, but Baba used a specific number. I want to make it the same way she did. In that case, oh. Twice. Oh, okay, 3 times. That's right. She brought the coffee water to a boil, then removed it from the fire exactly 3 times. I'm not sure if all grandmothers would agree on this number, but that's how I was taught. Then we finish it off with a spoonful of sugar. It smells perfect. Sana, I'm not sure I'll be able to make your tea this time. Oh? How come? There's something going on with the spirits around here. The forest is overgrown, so I can't go out to find the ingredients we need. Ah, I see. I'm really sorry. I want you to feel comfortable talking to me about anything that's on your mind, and I know that tea is important to you. It's alright. If you have something else to drink, that will be fine for now. I can always come back another time for that tea. Okay, I'll see what I can rustle up. Just make yourself comfortable. I made coffee. I made us some coffee. I know it's not what you wanted, but it's all I could do with the way things are today. It's fine. Maybe I was asking too much. Won't you tell me what's wrong regardless? I know there's something bothering you. I can't. I just can't. I've let you down. I'm sorry. Let me ask you something, Vesta. Is everything all right with you? Actually, there is something. You're right. I've been troubled these past few months. Since your grandmother passed away. At first, I thought it was grief, but it's more than that. I have aches all over my body. Within a month, my hair turned silver. Yeah, I didn't think she was an old lady. And I'm losing my memory. That's why I couldn't remember the recipe for your favorite tea. That sounds awful. Why do you think it's happening? It's the spirits? My only guess is the mountain spirits. Baba was better at controlling them, and now that she's gone, they've run wild. Because I live up here, they seek me out like some kind of beacon. I don't know how to stop them. I think it's more than that. In my research, I've been reading about how your thoughts, conscious and unconscious, can affect the landscape of this mountain. At least, that's what the past people believed. It's possible the spirits are reacting to your state of mind. You might be right, but it feels like I'm stuck in a loop. My physical pain affects my state of mind, and dealing with all these bizarre events only makes it worse. You're forgetting something. The past people also had healers like you and your grandmother, and they dealt with the same kinds of problems. There are still traces of them left on the mountain. If you explored their ruins with an open mind, you might find something that would help. Do you think I could ever reverse the damage that's already been done? get my memories back and everything? I do, and then you'll be ready to help the villagers. And me. I want that more than anything, thank you, Sana. So that's why the game's called Tea for Sana, because we have to restore ourselves before we can actually make our friend a cup of tea. The next time I see you, we'll definitely be having tea. With her fading memory and the forest paths blocked by overgrown brush, Vesna was not able to make Sana's special tea. Even so, Vesna was able to keep their friendship intact. She resolves to take her grandmother's place as healer of the village. In the full game, you'll be able to make the tea and unlock the core story path. Sana will reveal what she's been hiding under her hood. If you make the right choices, you'll be able to help her. Ugh. And other villagers using Vesna's cooking and her affinity with the mountain spirits. Thank you for playing Tea for Sana demo. Oh, this was adorable. I'm gonna add this to my wish list like immediately. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this game in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.